problem. No problem. The konyosti surdasho maya.
Yes,
That
sir.
one.
Yeah, very quickly we can do that.
No problem. Absolutely fine.
Some parts I don't seem to have understood. That's why.
No problem. Let's go through. Yeah. So we are here. We are dealing with upapada vibhaktayah. Right? I told you vibhaktis which are involved, which get used
Right.
without karakatvam. Right? Now you might ask me what is karakatvam. Karakatvam is, the sense that that requires a certain vibhakti to be used. As an easy example, I can tell you. For example, you want to give a sense of location. That means you want to say in the house. Right? Then Panini tells you the karakatvam of adhikarana karakatvam is there in it, and therefore use the saptami vibhakti. Right?
Okay.
So you have got some logic.
Okay.
Why? Suppose somebody tells you, why are you using the saptami vibhakti? You can say, okay, there is adhikarana karakatvam to be meant.
Okay.
Right? And therefore, I use saptami vibhakti.
Yeah.
Right? Because he says saptami adhikarane.
Yeah.
Right? Where the location is to be told, I am using saptami. But in cases where vibhaktis have to be used just because of their presence or closeness to some other word, right? And no such sense is being implied, no karakatvam is there. If that word comes, use some vibhakti. If somebody tells you this, then the vibhakti is being used because of its presence, because of its closeness to a certain word. And therefore it is called upapada. Right? Upapada means it's closest. Upa gives the sense of closeness, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Upanagaram, upanetram.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So you get the sense of closeness to a word, and a vibhakti is used just because Panini says it.
Right.
No logic, no karakatvam. Right? So therefore, upapada vibhaktayah being the vibhakti vikara the strilinga padam bahuvachana.
Plural. And then this is it kaha anyaha?
Kaha anyaha asti sadrishaha
Cannot be
maya.
ka o. It cannot be ka o.
Okay. There we talked the sandhi. 1 minute. Let me share screen.
Yeah.
Okay. You're able to see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Screen is visible?
Yeah.
Okay. So we talk of why konyo sadrisho maya, right?
Yes.
Sort of we try to understand that sandhi. So you have kaha, anyaha. When the visarga is followed by an akara, right? Correct? Is followed by an akara.
Yeah.
Right? The visarga goes away, right? The visarga goes away and gives rise to the u instead of visarga. The u comes. Okay? See, it's not ka halanta, it's ka. Right? If you break kaha, you get ik plus plus aha. Right?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
You have got ka and the u coming together.
Yes.
And then you have got anyaha. Right? Now the akara of the and the u combine to make it ko with Gurasandhi.
Yes.
Right? So first you have your so-called Visarga Sandhi.
Yes.
Which later we will completely negate. We will say that there is nothing called Visarga Sandhi.
Okay.
We'll negate the whole thing. But for the moment, learn it as okay, Visarga Sandhi gets involved. Then we have Guna Sandhi.
Yeah.
Correct? Good.
Yeah.
And then we know if there is O and an right? The is dropped and you have the avagraha chinna
Yes.
and niha.
Then how does this visarga becomes usa? That's a rule.
That's a rule. Visarga before the akara, right? The visarga, which is followed by an akara, changes into the ukara.
Yeah.
Okay. As a matter of fact, in front, in before all mrudu vyanjanams, the akara
Yeah.
and all mrudus.
Okay.
Right? See, if you learn this rule, before an akara and a mrudu vyanjanam, the visarga changes into the ukara.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Here, are you seeing this other rule also being applied here in the same sentence?
Yeah.
Are you able to see? Sadrisho maya.
Sadrishaha maya. Yes.
Yeah. So when you say sadrishaha maya,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Yeah.
This makara is a mrudu vyanjanam.
Yes.
Therefore, the visarga changes into the ukara.
Yes.
And then you have again gunasandhi.
Yeah.
And it becomes sadrisho maya.
Yes.
Yeah, we are going to challenge all these concepts. You know, much later, we are going to say that there is no such thing as visarga sandhi at all.
Okay.
Okay, that's a different thing. At this stage, this explanation looks good.
Okay. Okay.
But you know, we are going to overturn this concept altogether.
Okay.
Later, we are going to say that visarga is not coming at all.
Okay.
Then where is the question of visarga changing? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We are going to say that visarga is not coming.
Okay.
Then why should something change?
Yeah.
Right? We're going to come to that stage. Okay. Rameshaha. Boho bhavan kutra gacchati.
Yeah.
Very simple sentence. Kutra gacchati.
Yeah.
Now, you might ask why kutra is not taking the dvitiya vibhakti. Correct, na?
Yeah.
See, we say that the gamana kriya takes dvitiya. So I say gruham gacchati.
Yeah.
Right? Vidyalayam gacchati. You are taking dvitiya.
Yeah.
Then why kutra is not taking dvitiya? Because kutra is also some place, no?
Yes. Yeah.
You don't know where it is, but
Yeah.
still ideally a place to which somebody is going.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But kutra doesn't take dvitiya because kutra is a avyayam.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Now, how do avyayam literally means yasya vyayah nasti tat avyayam. That means that which does not undergo a change.
Yeah.
An avyaya.
Yeah.
Right? Which does not have a vikara, which does not have a vyaya, is an avyaya. Right? Good.
Yeah.
So we say kutra is an avyayam. Right? Fine.
Yes.
And therefore kutra doesn't change into any other form because it does not have any other form.
Right. Right.
Right? Good.
Yeah.
So, you know, Paninian terminology will say kutra plus the dvitiya vibhakti pratyaya, right? And then Panini says, okay, there is something called a soup. Look, removed. It was there, but it's no more there because this is an avyaya. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Devalayam pratigacchami. So now you see, it could have been Devalayam gacchami, which would have been equally good. Devalayam gacchami would have been as good, no problem. But this person who wants to say it with some stress, some emphasis. So he adds prati. And prati, as soon as a word, as soon as a pratipadikam comes close to prati, right? Close to, I don't mean physically. This could be at the very end of the sentence also, right? But in terms of sense, right? In terms of sense, what is implied by the prati takes the dvitiya. not because of karakatvam,
Yeah.
right? Not because of karakatvam, but because of the closeness to this prati.
Yeah.
So it's an upapada vibhakti has
Yeah.
been used for this word devalayam. Why Dvitiya has been used? Because it is an upapada
Yeah.
to prati. Right? Prati shabdasya उपपदः अस्ति देवालय प्रातिपदिकम् अतः द्वितीया विभक्तिः प्रयुज्यते.
Yes, sir.
Right? Good.
Yes, sir.
देवालयं प्रति गच्छामि.
Yes, sir.
भवता सह कः आगच्छति? Now you see the word सह.
Yes, sir.
Along with सह तृतीया. Very simple.
Yeah.
Only one possibility. Along with wherever you see सह,
Yeah.
for example,
Yeah.
so I want to say Ramah gacchati.
Yeah.
Right? And then I want to say he goes along with Saha.
Yeah.
Right? Good. And then that person to which this Saha is intended is Lakshmana.
Yeah.
And then because of this closeness to this Saha,
Yeah.
Lakshmana changes into the Tritiya Vibhakti. Lakshmanena Saha gacchati. Right? So Lakshmana is an upapada to the Saha.
Right.
And therefore, we don't need karakatvam. We say to use tritiya. Done. That's it.
Yes. Understood.
Simple. It's an order. It's a conclusion without logic. Don't ask logic. Just use it.
Correct.
Right? Bhavata saha kahaga agacchati. Right? See here, kaha agacchati. You're not having any any sandhi, nothing. Are you able to see that?
Yeah.
Right? This visarga remains visarga.
Why? Why?
Some other sandhi applies, and that is called visarga lopa.
It becomes lopa. Okay.
Right?
But even if swara comes.
Yeah, that's right. The with an I in front, the visarga is lopa.
Okay.
Some other sandhi.
Okay.
Right? Here again we will challenge the very presence of the visarga.
Yeah.
Then why should it disappear?
Right.
Right? Maya saha mama putraha agacchati. See, maya saha, very clear. Pratipadikam smad.
Yeah.
Right? Maya tritiya ekavachanam.
Yeah.
Right? Good.
Yes, sir.
मया सह तु वयसा भवतः पुत्रेण सदृशः मम पुत्रः गोविन्दः अपि अस्ति. So very clear. Saha yoge chatrutiya. That is your first maya. Okay. Good. Sadrishaha. The word sadrishaha. Right. Also yoge tritiya.
Yeah.
Like me.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Or here like the sun.
Yeah.
So like the sun, similar to the sun,
Yes.
S-U-O-N. Right? Putrena saha.
Yeah.
Right? Putra, why putra taking tritiya? Because of the samipatvam, samipyam to sadrisha.
Yeah.
Right? Good?
Yeah.
Fine?
Yeah.
Here you see another word, vayasa, which is also in tritiya vibhakti.
Yeah.
Right? You see, this is in tritiya. The pratipadikam is vayas. Vayas means age.
Correct. Yeah.
Right? Good. We have studied about tritiya vibhakti.
Right.
Correct? And we know that tritiya is what? It's the
Instrument.
karana, the tool, the instrument.
Yeah.
Right? Right? Good. So, what is he saying? Vayasa bhavataha putrena sadrishaha. Similar to the sun.
Yeah.
What is saying? First of all, putrena sadrisha means similar to the sun.
In age.
By what? By what? You see my question. By what? Or
Age.
rather, by what instrument of measurement?
Yeah. By age. Yeah.
You see the concept of karana?
Yeah.
By what instrument of measurement? Height में, weight में, right?
Yeah.
So here my instrument of measurement is age, which is the Pratipadikam Vayas. And therefore I enjoin the Tritiya Vibhakti Pratyaya Ta. And therefore I get the word Vayasa.
So Vayasa is coming in is because of the logic, not because of Sadrishaha or Saha.
Come again?
Vayasa, that Vayas becoming Vayasa third vibhakti is not because of Saha or Sadrishaha, it's by logic.
No, it is by Karakatvam. It's by Karakatvam.
Yeah, it's by logic. Yeah.
What I say, what we call it as, it comes because of Karakatvam. Why it's Karakatvam? Because the Karaka is the Karana.
Yeah.
That is coming because of Karakatvam. While the Maya and the Putrena is not because of Karakatvam. You can't say that I am the instrument and all that. No.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I am not the instrument.
Yeah.
Right? Is it that Rama will go only for if I am there? Am I facilitating? Is Rama, is Lakshmana in any way facilitating the going of Rama? No.
No. There is no similar logic.
There is no logic in it, and therefore the Karakatvam is missing.
Yes.
And therefore we use the Uppapada.
Yes.
Right? So Panini said vibhaktis have to be used. Every Pratipadikam vibhakti has to be used. And one case is when Karakatvam is there. Right? But what happens in the case of the Karakatva Abhava? Karakatva Bhava. What happens in that case? And therefore he evolved the case of the Upapada Vibhakti.
Okay.
See how cleverly the language was manufactured.
Right.
There are so many instances where Karakatvam is not there. What to do? Then he evolved this idea that okay, let us think of a Upapada Vibhakti.
Okay.
Right? Though nowhere in the Ashtadhyayi Panini calls it as Upapada Vibhakti. Okay, please, this is a word coined by later grammarians. Panini did not even find the need to do this.
Okay.
He calls it Sheshartha. Sheshartha means what? What does not fall into Karakatvam, that is Shesha. Remaining.
Residue. Yeah.
Residual. Remaining. Yeah. Right? Shesha Artha.
Okay.
Right? We are going into the mechanisms of a language.
Right.
We're not talking about Sanskrit. We are talking of how a language should work.
Right.
Which is applicable to any language.
Right.
Not necessarily to Sanskrit. Right? Okay. Mama putraha vitraihi vina. So vina, without, right? Right. Now we see here mitraihi tritiya.
Yeah.
But we have also seen later on page number 3, we have seen later vina yoge what? Dvitiya, Tritiya, Panchami api.
Correct.
Right? So we could have also said Mitrani vina. Mitraihi vina. Here Dvitiya, please. Not Pratama. Napumsakalinga padam, no? So Dvitiya, Pratama look same.
Yeah.
Mitraihi vina or Mitrebhyaha vina. Right? Dvitiya, Tritiya, Panchami. Good?
Yes, sir.
So, all three applicable with vina.
All are allowed.
All are allowed. Right?
Okay.
No, we don't ask why.
Yeah.
Just because he said it. That's it. Right? Bhavan itaha devalayam eva gacchati kim na aham adau देवालयं न गच्छामि ततः पूर्वम्. Right? Now here, at least if I was to write this book, we would say tasmat purvam. Right? Why? Because tasmat is the tad pratipadikam. Panchami vibhakti. Tasmat. Right? So purvam with purvam. Panchami. Another upapadav. Just because this tad is coming close to purva, it takes the panchami. Right? Now, tataha is formed with the tad and the tas pratyay. So, you know, for the want of knowledge of the words of Panchami Vibhakti, you can use taha. So I can say nagarataha. I don't know the Panchami Vibhakti. I don't know nagarat. Nagarataha, gramataha, right? Dakshinataha, from the south or from the right side. Vamataha, from the left side, right? This is for want of the knowledge of the Panchami. Right? And therefore, tat, tad.
But this looks more like a sixth, no, sir? This Vamataha.
No. This taha pratyaya, the taha pratyaya gives us the sense of the Panchami Vibhakti.
I see.
So you can say nagarataha, gramataha, vamataha, dakshinataha, uparitaha. You add taha to anything and you get.
No, because why I'm asking is Dakshinataha, Vamataha, etc. We read it in the context of that yogi thing, and there it was told Sashti, right? Sashti.
Okay, let's revisit that chapter. Very good question you have asked. Very good question.
So I'm just seeing.
Have you got the book with you?
Yeah. I have the first part.
So he says Vamataha, Dakshinataha, Purataha, Prushtataha, Vapi Drushtim na prasarayati. Correct? Is there any reference of left of what, right of what, front of what, back of what? Any references there?
No.
So what does it mean? From the right, from the left? So the taha.
If you see that Abhyasaha there, it says Pandavaha Shikandinam Purataha Stapayatva Bhishmena Saha Yuddham Kurvanti.
There also, Purataha is an abhyayam which is used without reference to anything.
But Shikandinam Purataha, right?
No, it's not that way. It is Shikandinam Stapayatva. That means having placed Shikhandi in the front.
Okay.
Not to the front of Shikhandi.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, Pandavanam Purataha Shikhandi Asit.
Okay.
As soon as you get that, the reference, when you are using the reference of somebody, that means if you want to say to the left of somebody, right? And that somebody goes into Sashti. You get what I'm saying? Purataha itself means from the front, from the back, from the right, from the left, not with reference to anything. As soon as you bring that reference word, and I say to the front of, that word of something, whatever, right? That word goes into Sashti. Is this point very clear?
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yeah.
So, ideally, if they wanted to show that, this sentence should not have been written like this, right? It could have been said, Tasya Purataha, Tasya Dakshinataha, Tasya Purataha, Tasya Prushtataha, Vapi Drushtim na Prasarayati. That Tasya should have been added there to to give us that sense of Shashti. Why it is coming? Because in the front of somebody, to the left of somebody, to the right of somebody.
Okay, sir.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when you come to Pandavaha Shikandinam Purataha Sthapaitva, there is no reference. What are they saying here? They made Shikandi stand. I'm translating it very, very grammatically. Right? Sthapayati means what? To make somebody stand.
Correct.
You understand?
Yes.
Pandavas made Shikandi stand.
Yes. Yes.
In front. See, there's no in front of Pandavas. If you wanted to say it that way, then you could say Pandavanam Purataha Shikhandi Sthapitaha Asit. Then you are getting that reference.
Yes, sir.
This is a question which bothers me, when I teach this lesson, it bothers me because, this question can, you have very nicely got that point, right? But, at that stage, it's difficult to point out. We'll revisit all that we did again and again,
Yeah, correct. That is a good bit. Yeah.
Because there are so many, as I always tell, that what I tell is not the full truth. Okay. To be able to understand the full truth, no, we should go ahead.
Yeah.
And then look back.
Yeah.
Right? At this stage, if I had told you Upapada Vibhakti, all that, would have made no sense.
Yeah.
Right? Because we don't know so many other things we don't know. Now at this stage, we can go back and see, this was that way.
Yeah.
Right? So even at this stage, whatever I say, don't take it as the Sanskrit learning, or for that matter, any kind of learning, always goes this way. Some erroneous things we have to learn in the beginning.
Correct.
Some things may not be true, may be sort of true.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
May not be the complete truth. Some part is remaining. This is the way you will constantly learn. So that revisiting is something which we will always do. Right?
Yes.
When you are studying also, always, I always say, that Sanskrit study means what, not making firm, not making firm ideas. We should be willing to go here and there. Right? I learned it that firm way. Okay, my teacher told me, okay, this is it. And when I started studying the Ashtadhyayi, I had considerable difficulty in trying to undo that baggage.
Yeah, it should not be coded strongly. It should not be coded.
It should not be coded very strongly, because then there is a lot of problem. Trust me.
Yeah.
So when I studied the Ashtadhyayi, I said it revolts. That, why, how come that was so strongly coded? No, it's not that. Right? So Sanskrit study means what? Study for the moment and be willing to change.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. So therefore, tataha purvam.
You are saying it should have been tasyaha? What are you?
Yeah, tasya should have been a word in that sentence should have been tasya vamataha, tasya dakshinataha. Right? See, in English also, in front of that person, behind that person, to the right of that person, to the left of that person. I mean, it makes sense, no?
Right, sir. Right, sir.
But what is being told? To the left, to the right, and that Shashti Vibhakti sense is sort of lost.
Right.
If Tasya was there, then it would have been very clear what it is. Right? So here we come to Tataha Purvam. So Tataha becomes an Avyayam.
Yeah.
Right? So Tataha word, Tataha is replaced with Tasmat in many cases. Tataha also means therefore. I mean, you say therefore, when do you say therefore? When something is already past and then therefore.
Yeah, correct.
Right? You cannot say therefore in isolation.
Correct, sir.
Right? So he went to study and therefore he got the degree.
Yeah.
So there is something behind it, right? So the purvam is sort of implied.
Why they have not used tasmat then?
No, tasmat is also equivalent. As I told you, for newcomers, tataha can be a sort of for want of the Panchami knowledge of the Panchami Vibhakti, you can say that tataha.
Okay, sir.
Tasmat is equivalent, absolutely
Okay.
fine.
Okay, sir.
Right? You know,
Okay.
Lord Krishna says tasmat tvam uttishta. Right? I don't remember the sloka number, but he says tasmat tvam uttishta. Right?
Yeah.
If you want, I can get it for you. 1 minute. Tasmat. So tasmat gives the sense of therefore.
Okay.
Right? So you get tasmat. Not getting it right away, but tasmat tvam uttishta. So tasmat is not from them.
Right.
So, you know, tasmat ideally is Panchami Vibhakti of the tad pratipadikam.
Yeah.
Right? So therefore you can say from them. So
Yeah.
I can say, you know, sort of from him. Sorry.
Yeah,
So I
right.
can say tasya samipe pustakam asi. So he had the book, right? Tasmat aham tat pustakam prapnavam. I got the book from him. See, from him, right? But not to be taken in that sense. Now, in this case, tataha, tasmat are to be taken in the sense of therefore, after that, hence. So there's something before, and then hence. Right? So tataha purvam, before that, right? Apadam gacchami.
Yes, sir.
Right? Tataha also has the sense of therefore, not in this case. Huh? In this case, it is after that.
Yeah.
Right? So tasmat purvam apanam gacchami. Astu apanam gacchamaha. Mahyam madhuram trinatu. Hey vatsa devalaya gamana samaye madhuram mastu.
Yeah.
Another problem, you know, is the use of these samasa. Right? Devalaya gamana. Right? You see 3 words here actually.
Yeah.
Right? So when I studied, we were discouraged
Use samasa. Okay.
to do samasa because it's very easy. Because you know you don't need to know the vibhakti.
Correct.
Right? So I would like students to say Devalayam Gamanasya Samaye. See, I've used vibhaktis.
Yeah.
Right? So for want of knowledge of vibhaktis, using samasa is a very bad idea. Right? And samasa is it needs a study.
Right.
So, you know, we can read samasas from our shastra or somebody else writes. We read samasa, we enjoy it. But strictly speaking, you're not supposed to make samasas.
So
until you have studied samasa.
this is Dvitiya, Shashti, and
Saptami.
All they should have been used differently. Okay, sir.
I mean, see, we are reading it, but you know, without the study of samasa, we should not make samasa. I find, you know, the people using samasas left, right, and center, but should not be done without a very exhaustive study of samasa. Right? And it's not as straight as it looks. right? What word to use first, what word to use next. All those things are properly defined.
Yeah, and also which form to be used, because it is not Pratipadikam directly also, right? So
Exactly.
it's a
Exactly.
bit complicated.
Exactly. So, without the study of a proper samasa, you should refrain from using samasa. Right? And also try to understand, when you try to remove the vibhaktis, you are removing the sense of the word. Suppose somebody just says Devalaya, then you don't know what sense you are saying it. You are seeing one temple, nice temple, that's it.
Correct.
But you don't know what sense you are seeing it. Are you seeing the temple? Are you taking something from the temple? Are you giving something to the temple? Is something located in the temple? Is the temple doing something? I don't know. You just say temple comes in your mind. That's it. Okay. मधुरम आवश्यकम एव विरोधीति. पुत्रक, हे पुत्रक, very sort of lovingly saying, calling putraka. Rodanena alam. See, alam.
Yeah.
So now we saw alam yoge tritiya.
Yeah.
And we also said alam yoge chaturthi. Right? Bhimaha Yudhishthiraya alam. So, for the sake of what am I saying? Duryodhanaya. I'm sorry. Right? For the sake of Duryodhana, Bhima is enough. Alam is paryapta.
Yeah.
Right? Bhima Duryodhanaya paryapta. You don't need anybody else. Bhima is enough for Duryodhana. That way. Right? And here alam rodhanena, enough of crying. Right? So there tritiya and paryaptarthe chaturthi. Paryapta arthe chaturthi.
No, but this is Rodhanena in a way is also paryapt enough, no? Paryapt.
No, it's not enough. Here you have two entities, right?
Correct.
You're saying one is enough for the other.
Correct.
Here you don't have the other entity.
Correct.
You get what I'm saying? When you are saying the chaturthi form, you have two entities, right? But when you say rodhanena, you are having only one entity.
Correct. It's absolute thing, not relative.
Yeah. So you could have also said possibly Duryodhanena alam. Other entity is not there. Right? So see the sense. Duryodhanena alam means what? We have had a lot of Duryodhana already.
Right? Yeah, enough of Duryodhana. Yeah.
Right? So there's that the sense is entirely different. It's not the same the sense. You are right, paryaptartha is there, but there is no relative connotation is not there. Right? I hope that was everything clear now.
Yes.
Fine.
Yeah.
Okay, where had we stopped last time?
No, we have done. We have to do abhyasa.
Abhyasa. Okay, fine. Let's begin.
Yes. We have done up to this.
Purvam param etayoho padayoho yoge panchami vibhaktihi bhavati.
Yes.
That is where we stopped, right? Okay. Abhyasa. Yes.
Abhyasa. Itodaharanam koshtakastaihi shabdaihi vakyani rachayata.
So alam yoge tritiya. So this exercise is a practice of tritiya vibhakti.
Okay.
Correct, na?
Achha, everything is alam only.
Alam only. So you have to be sure with your tritiya. Let us see.
Not at all, sir. Let me see. Okay. Vairagyam, kamaha, Okay, we can go one by one. आचार्यः रजनी अभ्यासपुस्तके आचार्यस्य उपदेशं लिखति तस्याः सहायं कुरुत.
Have you understood what is being said? Rajani.
Yes, sir. Rajani अभ्यासपुस्तके in the अभ्यासपुस्तकं Acharya's उपदेशं she is writing.
Very nice.
He writes.
Very nice. So you know, as you read sentences, no, as you read words,
yes, sir.
You must, you know, in the background, this vibhakti picture must run.
Correct, sir. Abhyasa pustake saptami, acharyasya shashti, upadesham is dvitiya.
Very nice.
Then tasyaha sahayam, for her, tasyaha is chaturthi, sir.
Tasyaha can be in Shashti or it can be in Panchami.
Shashti or Panchami.
So which one is this?
Tasyaha sahayam kurta. Help her. Sahayam is dvitiya, sir.
Very nice. Sahayam is dvitiya. Very nice.
Sahayam kurta. Tasyaha.
Shashti.
Yeah, Shashti is the sense. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Kuruta.
Kuruta is lotlaka.
Lotlaka. Very good. Oh, very good.
Udaharanam, Acharyah Uttaman Yat.
Yat.
Yat would be what, sir? Yat?
We have done, no, that.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Acharya said that.
That.
Yes. Right?
Alam Vairagyena.
Alam Vairagyena.
Makara. Because Repa is there.
Exactly. Right? All our constituents are there. The Repa is there.
Ku is there. Ku is there and Yara.
Yeah. So then the Na changes into the Na.
Correct.
Okay, good.
That is good. Okay. Then Kamaha. So the Kamaha will become Alam Kamena.
Very nice. Alam Kamena.
Kamena. It will be Nakara.
Nakara. No refa anywhere. Right?
No nimittam. Yeah.
No nimittam is there. And therefore Kamena.
Yes, sir. Dvandvam. Dvandvam is what would be Dvandvam Pratipadikam?
Dvandva.
Okay.
Akaranta Naputskalinga Dvandva.
Dvandva. So then Dvandvam only.
Alam Dvandvena.
Dvandvena. Okay, sir.
Alam Dvandvena. Right? Okay.
1 second.
Alam Dvandvena.
Yeah, got it. Alam Dvandvena. Shamshayaha. So is it Shamshayena?
Alam Samshayena. Very
Shamshayena. Yeah. Adharmaha. Adharmena.
Adharme.
Dharmena.
Very nice. Adharmena.
Yeah. Repa.
Right? Refa is there.
Repa is there. Adharmena. Mohena.
Mohena. Very nice.
Then Shantihi. Shantihi means
Ikaranta Strilinga Padam.
sir, Ikaranta
Strilinga Padam.
Right, sir. So Ashantya. Shantya. Yes, sir. That's all.
Matya.
Yeah.
Mati. Mathya. Buddhi. Buddhya.
Yes, sir.
Right? So Ashanti. Ashantya.
Yes, sir. Ashantya. Yuddhena.
Very nice. Alam Yuddhena.
Yes, sir. Is that okay?
Yes, perfect.
Okay, sir. Then Ashraddha. Ashraddhaya.
Very nice. Excellent. Rama Ramaya.
Yes, sir.
Ashraddhaya.
Ashraddhaya. Jnanam ajnanena.
Alam Ajnanena. Very good.
Yes, sir. Alam Nidraya.
Nidraya.
Nidraya. Rama.
Not Nidraya. Nidraya.
Yeah,
Because Ramaya, no?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Just now you talked about
Ashraddhaya, not Shraddha.
Ashraddhaya, no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ashraddhaya.
Not Shraddhya.
Yes,
Full.
sir. Yeah.
Good.
What is Pramadaha, sir? Pramadaha.
Pramada is negligence, error,
Okay. So this is Pramadena.
mistake,
Pramadena.
Pramadena. Right? Why Nakara or Nakara?
Pramade. Nakara only, sir. Nakara only because da is there. Tavarga is there.
Exactly. Very good. Refa is there, Makara is there, so far good, but Dakara is.
But da is
Okay, good.
Prodhena, same way. Nakara only. Nakara.
Very nice.
Because Tavarga is there.
Very nice.
Then Dukkham. Dukkhena.
Dukkhena.
Dukkhena. Yeah.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Dushtam Khanati iti Dukkham. I'm just giving you a Dushtam Khanati iti Dukkham.
Okay.
This word Dukkham, no, is also made out of something else.
Okay.
It comes from the Dus
Okay.
and the Khan Dhatu.
Okay.
The Khan Dhatu means to dig.
Okay.
You say, no, Khananam. Khananam means what? To dig, no?
Okay.
So the word Dukkham comes from Dus, Upasarga, and the Khan Dhatu.
Okay, sir.
So all these words are getting manufactured, you know. Okay. Sort of, you know, it digs into evility, digs into evil. You know, when you are sad, no, when you're having dukkha, you get all evil thoughts you get. Bhiti.
Bhitya.
Bhitya. Very nice. Excellent.
Bhitya. Then Alasyam. Alasyena.
Alasyena. Very nice.
That is what, sir? That is laziness.
Laziness. Laziness. Alasyam. Laziness.
Okay.
Irsha. Envy. Envy. Irshya. Irshaya.
Irshya.
Wait a minute. They have given you Irshya.
So Irshya.
Irshya.
Irshya. That's what I said.
There is another word Irsha also. Here it becomes Irshya. And here it will become Irshaya.
What is that, sir? Irsha is different.
Same meaning. Irshya and Irsha. Same meaning. Envy. Right? Okay. Ahankaraha.
Karena.
Ahankarena.
Yeah.
Right? Good. Very nice. Let's go further.
Yathodaharanam vakyani rachayata.
So now you have got been given Rite in the center. Right?
Yeah. Panchami, no? This is.
Tyagat Rite Sukham Nasti. Right?
Which one, sir? Which one?
Tyagat Rite. Udaharanam asti kim? Tyagat Rite Sukham Nasti. If there is no sacrifice, there is no giving up, then there cannot be happiness.
Yeah.
Right? So let's see all those words.
Tyagat, right? Where it is, I'm trying to see.
It's there, no, here on the right side. Tyagah Sukham. On the right side.
Yeah. Tyagah. Yeah.
Tyagah Sukham. Right?
Okay,
so, bhakti and jnanam. If there is no bhakti, there is no jnana.
So, bhaktyaha.
Very nice. Bhakti. Ikara the strilinga.
Yes, sir.
Right? Ikara the strilinga, no?
Yeah. Bhaktyaha rute jnanam nasti.
So you have two ways. We know, no? Ikara, just revising your vibhaktis. Huh?
Bhakti.
You have got three ways. Bhaktyaha and bhakti. Two ways.
Yes, sir.
We know the Gi Shabda and all that we spoke about, remember?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So Ikara Strilinga is also a Gi Shabda as well as it's a Nadi Shabda.
Yes, sir.
Right? So it goes like the Gi Shabda and it goes like the Nadi Shabda.
Yes, sir.
Right? So you have two ways in which Ikara and the Strilinga and Ukara and the Strilinga can form.
Yeah.
Right? In the Chaturthi, Ekavachanam, Panchami Ekavachanam, Shashti Ekavachanam, Saptami Ekavachanam. In all these forms, you have got two ways.
Yes, sir.
Right? Interestingly, all these words, no, are formed with what is called as the tin.
Yes, sir.
These are formed with what is called as the tin pratyaya.
Tin.
The tin. You can able to see this tin.
Yeah, I can see.
The kakara, takara, ikara, nakara.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Tin. And the result of adding this pratyaya is that words are all strilinga. Right? And this tin pratyaya is added to a dhatu. Right? So you got shak being the ability, you know, with the tin pratyaya gives shakti. This gives bhakti. Right?
Yeah.
Yuj with the tin pratyaya gives yukti.
Yeah.
Right? Budh.
What is the tin then?
Some pratyaya which gives you the bhava, you know, when you do the bhaj karya, right? Then what is that? What is that bhava? That is the bhakti.
Okay.
Right? When you are capable, right? What gives you capability is the shakti.
Yeah.
When you are joined to something properly, what gives you the thing? That thing is yukti.
Okay.
When you are able to know something, what gives you that property? When you know something, you get what property? Buddhi. See, all made from the tin pratyaya.
Yeah.
And all these, Panini says, all the tin pratyaya and the words are strilinga words. Okay.
Okay.
Therefore, bhakti, shakti, yukti, buddhi,
Yeah.
all strilinga. Right?
Okay, sir.
Sanskriti.
Samskrityaha samskritehe.
Very nice. Another thing, tin pratyaya.
Yes.
Sam upasarga, kru dhatu,
Yeah.
tin pratyaya.
Yeah.
The result is strilinga.
Yeah.
Now you might ask, why this additional sakara? You get what I'm saying? There's an additional sakara coming in, no? Here you say Sanskriti, no?
Yes.
You don't say Sankriti.
Yeah.
Right? So this Panini has a sutram, specially sutram for addition of this sakara. And therefore the word Sanskritam.
Okay.
Right? Samyak kritam yat tat Sanskritam.
Okay.
Right? Sam kr and then some other pratyaya. Right? Okay. So Sanskritya harute or Sanskrityaha rute or
Samskritehe.
very nice. So Sanskritehe rute. Right? Because Sanskriti is an Ikaranta Trilinga Padam.
Sanskritam. Sanskritam nasti. So what is the meaning of Sanskritihi and Sanskritam?
Sanskriti is culture.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Right. So without Sanskriti, there cannot be Sanskritam.
Okay, sir. Understood.
Right. So, culture is a part of. Just 1 second. Can you just hold for a minute? I'll just be back.
Sure, sir.
No. Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
No.
So sort of, without being cultured,
Understood.
no
Yeah.
Sanskritam.
Right.
Yes.
So then you have
Ishvara Anugraha.
Ishvaranugrahat
Very nice.
Rute Karyasiddhihi nasti.
Very nice. So Ishvara Anugraha.
Yeah.
Right?
Ishvaranugrahat.
Very nice. Ishvara Anugrahat.
Yes, sir.
Rute Karyasya Siddhi Nasti.
Right.
Right. Without the blessing of the Lord, success in work is not possible.
Yeah.
Right? Next.
Krishnat Rute Gopika nasti.
Yes. Krishna Rute Gopika Nasti. If Krishna is not there, Gopika is not there.
Yeah. Dharmat Rute Dharmarajaha nasti.
Very nice. So if there is no Dharma, then where is Dharmaraj?
Yes, sir. Prayatnat Rute Karyasiddhihi nasti.
Very nice. We know that.
Yeah. Parjanyat Rute Dhanyam nasti. What is Parjanyat?
Parjanyaha Varsha.
Oh, okay.
Parjanya means rain. Right? Which is Parjanya Anna Sambhavaha, he says, no? In the Bhagavad Gita says, in the Lord Krishna says, right? Right? Parjanyat. See, what is he says? Parjanyat.
Yes, sir.
Anna Sambhavaha.
Okay.
Right? The Anna Sambhavaha. So the possibility of Anna, grain, right? Food, is because of rain.
Okay.
Right? Parjanyat Anna Sambhavaha. So Parjanya means rain. Varsha.
Varsha. Okay. Then Ekagratat.
No. Akaranta spelling.
Ekagrataya.
Very nice. Ekagratayaha.
Yeah.
Rute.
Strilinga, no? Rute Lakshya Praptihi nasti.
Very nice. Rute Lakshya Praptihi nasti.
Adarat Rute Bhavanam nasti.
Very nice. No foundation, no building.
Krishnat Rute Pandavanam Jayaha.
Nasti.
Dayaha nasti. Sorry. Jayaha nasti. Prayatnat Rute Jayaha nasti.
Very nice.
Dhyayam. Is it Dhyayat?
Shre. Sorry. Dhyayat. Dhyaya is the is the goal.
Okay.
We know, no? Dhyaya means the goal.
Yeah. Dhyayat rite sukhajivanam nasti.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. So it is Dhyayat. Okay.
Yes.
Abhyasaha.
Actually, this goal is a very bad translation of this word.
Okay.
It comes from the dhatu dhyay, right? With this dhatu dhyay changes into dhya. Dhyay means to concentrate upon something.
Okay.
The dhyayati. Saha dhyayati means he is studying or he is concentrating on something. Right?
Okay. Okay.
So then from this comes the dhyaya.
Okay.
That which should be concentrated upon. That thing on which your concentration should lie. And that we call it the goal.
Okay.
Right? So it's not something directly, you can't straight away translate it as goal. That which should be concentrated upon, that which should be thought upon, thought about.
Yes.
Right? That is dhyaya. Right?
Dhyayat.
So dhyayat rite
Sukhajivanam.
If there is no goal, if there is nothing to think about, then
Yes.
where is the question of a happy life?
Yes. Abhyasat rite mano niyantranam yeah, niyantranam nasti.
Yes, abhyasat rite mano niyantranam nasti. Right? See, one more something which you like. Mano niyantranam.
Yeah.
It looks very easy. The word is right. Now we know understand this is a samasa.
Yes, sir.
And then when you say samasa, then you should look for the constituent words.
Yeah.
Or the constituent pratipadikams. Manas. Niyantranam.
Yeah.
Right? You see this sakara.
So does that become visarga and then become ukara?
So yeah, that's the conventional method we think of it. That that okay, this becomes visarga and this is a mrudu vyanjanam. This is a mrudu vyanjanam, and therefore it changes to the ukara, and then you have gunasandhi and becomes mano.
Yes.
This is our conventional thinking.
Yeah.
Right? Which is totally wrong. Okay. There is no such thing happening.
Okay.
We question the very appearance of this visarga is questioned.
Okay.
Then where is the question of going ahead?
Right.
Right? Fine. But this is the way you will find. If you ask conventionally, they will say, okay, sakara changes into visarga, visarga changes to ukara. Or the word name Manoja. You know what Manoja means? With a very famous Manoja, the word name Manoja. Right? Yeah. So there you have this is also a samasa. This is also a samasa made from manas and ja.
Yeah, okay.
Right? This ja gives the entity that is born. What is born is ja.
Yeah, like anuja and all that. Yeah.
Exactly. So you have anuja, agraja, tanuja.
Anuja.
Right?
Yeah.
So you have got manas ja. Here also, do you see the same thing happening?
Yes, sir.
The sakara changing into conventionally.
Yeah.
Visarga and visarga changing into ukara and then gunasandhi and then mano.
Yes, sir.
Right? Good?
Yes. Yes.
Many words you will find like this. Right? But for this moment, we accept this explanation.
Okay.
Which is not the truth. Okay.
So,
Bhashanyanam.
Rite Grantadhyayanam.
Nasti.
Yeah.
Right. Bhashajnanat rite Grantadhyayanam nasti.
Correct.
Correct. No, if you don't know the language, then how to do Grantadhyayanam?
Correct.
Right? Granthanam adhyayanam.
Right.
Grantha and Adhyayanam. Right?
Yeah.
See again Samasa. So I will say Granthanam Adhyayanam.
Yeah.
Right? Let's go further.
उदाहरणं दृष्ट्वा
Hmm.
कोष्टकस्थैः पदैः
Hmm.
कः कस्मात् पूर्वः परः इति यत्
Hmm. So, relative to
उदाहरणं दृष्ट्वा is
having seen the example,
yeah, tva, yeah,
right? The twa rupam of the drish dhatu
yeah, yes, sir.
is drishtva.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Right? Good.
कोष्टकस्थैः
Udaharanam,
पदैः
what is the vibhakti of udaharanam?
उदाहरणं दृष्ट्वा द्वितीय
Very nice. Padaihi, koshtakastaihi padaihi. Which vibhakti?
Sir, this looks a bit complicated. The Krishahastaihi Padaihi.
Hmm. Pratipadigam koshtakasta.
Koshtakastha.
Pratipadigam pada.
Okay, sir.
What vibhakti is koshtakasthaihi? Mitrena, mitrabhyam, mitraihi. What vibhakti is koshtakasthaihi? Tritiya bahuvachanam, no?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Correct, huh?
Yeah.
Tritiya bahuvachanam, no? Mitram. So mitrena, mitrabhyam, mitraihi.
Yes, sir.
Agreed? Good.
Ramena Ramabhyam Ramaihi.
Very nice. So pada is an akaranta napusakalinga padam. So I have taken the pratipadikam mitra. Good.
Same like
Koshtakastha. Koshtaka in the bracket. Stha gives the sense of something which lies within the koshtaka.
yes, sir.
That pada which is inside the bracket or inside the box. Right?
Koshtaka is also room, no?
Room. Koshtaka also is a room. Koshtaka enclosure. Let's call it enclosure.
Yeah, enclosure.
Right? Purvaha, paraha, iti likata.
Yes.
So you see the example.
Yudhishthirah Bhimat Purvaha.
Right. So here you have your upapada to purva.
Yeah. Bhimaha Arjunat Purvaha.
Very nice.
Arjunaha Nakulat Purvaha.
Very nice.
Correct, sir? Nakulat.
Yes, perfect. Arjunaha, Nakulat Purvaha.
Nakulaha Sahadevat Purvaha.
Perfect. Okay. Let's talk of the next paraha. So we know now that Purva and Para.
Yes.
Purva and Para both take Panchami.
Yes. Bhimaha Yudhishthrat Paraha. Arjunaha Bhimat Paraha. Bhimat Paraha. Nakulaha Arjunat.
Very nice. Nakulaha Arjunat Paraha.
Arjunat Paraha. Sahadevaha Nakulat Paraha.
Very nice. So we know where to use Panchami now with the Purva Para as an upapada.
Right.
Right? Okay.
Right.
See, in a way, what this upapada vibhakti is, Patanjali, Panini wrote the sutrams, all this. And then Patanjali comes and says these really sutrams are not required. For example, you say, he says, if you fear something, so Simhat Bhayaha.
Yeah.
Patanjali says, that if there is Bhaya, then you are going to run away from the lion. Right? If there is Bhaya, then they are going to run away from the lion, no?
Yes.
So there is going to be a separation.
Right.
Viyoga. You
Hmm.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you say Purva Para, you
Yeah.
are automatically bringing about the question of a Viyoga.
Yes.
So Patanjali says, why at all make the sutra?
Yeah. So it has to be Panchami.
It has to be, because separation has to take place, is implied.
Correct.
So why to make one more sutra for it?
Right.
Right?
But if he is able to explain all
So
the
you can,
this thing, all the words we have seen, all
yes, we can explain separation wherever you are talking of Panchami, no?
yeah,
Wherever
Panchami
you are.
can. I'm asking about something like a Saha or Prati or Vina, Sadrishaha.
No, not all. Only
Okay.
in this, the sutrams, Apadane Panchami is one of
Okay.
the sutram.
Okay. Not required. Okay.
Apadane Panchami, right? Sorry, wait a minute. What he says is, the sutram is like this: Dhruva Dhruva Padane. Wait a minute. Dhruvam Apaye Apadanam. This is the sutram, right? So he says Dhruvam Apaye, from the what which is fixed, right? From the thing that is fixed. When there is a separation, then this thing which is fixed is called Apadana Karaka. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
That which is fixed, from which if there is a separation, then that which is fixed is called an Apadana.
Right. Right.
Right? Where there is a Viyoga. Correct?
Right.
And then it follows, so many other sutras are there. For example, Vitrarthanam Apadanam. So he says this is not required.
Okay. Okay.
The following sutras of 5 or 10 sutras, he just negates them. He says not required. This Panini has done see, whole matter of the Ashtadhyayi is brevity. To say in as few sutras as possible to explain the language.
Right. Sir.
So he says you could have removed 5, no? Why to have 5 also? See, this is our sort of culture was, of criticism. So somebody as great as Panini who could write the Ashtadhyayi, he was also criticized by his followers.
Correct. Correct.
It's not that he was treated like whatever he says becomes the gospel truth. No, this concept doesn't exist in our faith at all.
Yeah. Right.
We always believe in critically examining everything. Just because teacher says it doesn't become reality.
Correct. Correct.
Right? There's the famous story of Ramanujacharya. I don't know if you know this. You know Ramanujacharya, right?
Yes. Yes. Of course. Yeah.
The Vishishtadvaita.
Correct. Sir.
Right? The propounder of the Vishishtadvaita.
We are followers.
Okay, we are followers of Ramanujacharya. So you must know what he propounded. So he talked about the Vishishtadvaita and see the background, how it happened. You first had Buddhism, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Then to overturn Buddhism came Adi Shankara.
Right.
And then Adi Shankara was so powerful, his ideology was so powerful that I think for a good 400 or 500 years there was nothing to challenge him.
Right.
So all over India, Advaita Vedanta was taught.
Correct.
Right? So our Ramanujacharya also was a student of Advaita Vedanta.
Right.
His teacher was teaching him Advaita Vedanta,
Right.
and he comes across this word Kapyasaha.
Yeah.
I told you, no?
Correct. Correct.
Have I told you this story?
Yes. Kapi. Yeah. Correct.
So Adi Shankaracharya in the Bhashyam says it's the bottom of a monkey.
Right.
This sort of kape he asaha is kapyasaha. So Ramanujacharya gets so disturbed, he says, I don't subscribe to this idea. How can you describe the eyes of the Lord Vishnu as being the as you know, like the buttocks of a monkey,
Right.
right? So then he says, I don't agree with your definition. He tells his guru.
Right.
Guru tells him that, okay, my dear, if you don't agree with me, come out with a better explanation.
Right.
And then next day, Ramanujacharya gives a different twist to this word.
Right.
So there was always this concept of being critical about what the guru says and
Right.
not simply blindly accept it. No, not that.
Right.
That was not our culture.
Right.
Still not.
Correct.
Okay, let's go ahead.
एतस्य सहायेन यथोदाहरणं वाक्यानि रचयत. उदाहरणं दिक् दुर्योधनं.
Very nice.
द्वितीय.
So dik yoge dvitiya.
Yeah. So दिक् दुर्योधनं. दिक् शकुनिं.
Very nice. Dik shakunim.
दिक् दुःशासनं. दिक् कीचकं. दिक् कौरवान्.
Very nice. This is more or less an exercise of dvitiya.
Right, sir.
Okay. Sadrisha.
सदृश शब्दस्य प्रयोगेण वाक्यानि वदत. This is तृतीया विभक्ति.
Or tritiya or
Yeah, 3, 5.
or no, you have got two options. Sadrisha yoge tritiya va shashti.
Yeah.
Right? We have done that also. No? See page number. So see here shashti vibhakti hi api bhavati kalidasya asya sadrishaha kavihi anyaha nasti.
Yes. Page 2 it is. Yeah.
Page 2. Correct.
But it could be 6 also.
It could be tritiya, it could be chaturthi, shashti, both.
So, कश्चन बालकः स्वमनसि विचारं करोति.
स्वमनसि, in his own mind.
So कश्चन किसी बालकः, कश्चन is किसी.
Kashchana is some boy. A boy.
कोई. Yeah, okay, sir.
कोई लड़का.
Yeah,
not known whether this boy or that boy or I don't know him. Some boy. Right? What we call it as the, in English as the indefinite article. Right? What we say, is a.
Yeah.
As against the.
Yeah.
Which is the definite article.
Yeah. Right? And the some. Yeah. Okay, sir. Yeah.
Correct. So to express the concept of an indefinite article, we have got this kaschana and also another. So kaschana and kaschit.
Yeah.
Right. So I told you the use of the chana or the chit. Right. These two pratyayas added to whom? Added to various vibhakti forms of kim.
Yeah.
Not directly to kim.
Yeah.
So kaha chana, kaha chit. Right. And visarga changing into shakara.
And there's no change in meaning between chana and chit, no?
What is that? Come again.
Chana and chit, meaning is the same.
Meaning is the same, giving it a sort of a indefiniteness.
Indefinite. Yeah.
Uncertainty. Right? Okay.
Udaharanam. Sir, swapnamasi vicharam means dvitiya vibhakti.
Vicharam karoti dvitiya vibhakti vicharaha.
So then the swapnamasi.
No, not swapna.
Sorry. Swamanasi.
Swamanasi, manas. And saptami ekavachanam. In his own mind.
Okay, sir.
Manaha, manasi is saptami ekavachanam of the pratipadikam manas. Is manasi.
Understood.
So kasya manasi, swa manasi.
Yes.
Swa as in You know, Atmanaha Manasi, in his own self.
Self. Yeah.
Atmanaha Manasi.
Okay.
Right? Good.
उदाहरणं कृष्णेन सदृशः ज्ञानी कः अस्ति?
Also could have been
कृष्णस्य
कृष्णस्य सदृशः ज्ञानी कः अस्ति? Who is the knowledgeable other than Krishna, like Krishna,
yeah,
or sort of who is as knowledgeable as Krishna?
yeah, similar to okay.
Similar to Krishna, yes.
युधिष्ठिरेण सदृशः धर्मष्ठः कः अस्ति? So can it be Yudhishthirasya also?
Yudhishthirasya, yeah, obviously Yudhishthirasya sadrishah dharmishtah kaha, right?
Why they have not given Krishnasya?
No, they have no. Take it as both possible. That they have not given. It's only an example.
Okay, sir.
Right, but it's both are equally possible.
Understood. Yeah.
Right.
So next one, Bhishmena or Bhishmasya.
Wait a minute. Bhishmena.
Bhishmena. Yes, sir.
Or Bhishmena.
No, it should be a na, sir. Nakara, because Murdanya Shakara is similar to
exactly. Very nice. So Bhishmena sadrishaha va Bhishmasya sadrishaha drudha pratijnyaha.
Bhishmasya pratijnyaha. Okay, kah asti.
Very beautiful word, drudha pratijnyaha.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. This is a kind of samasa which is called as bahuvrihi. This word drudha pratijnyaha is a samasa, and it is classified as a bahuvrihi. We'll talk about it at some time. Okay. You can just keep it at the back of your mind. Okay.
Karnena sadrishaha Gata asti.
Or Karnasya sadrishaha, both possible.
Karnena is nakara only.
Very nice.
Gitamritam. So Gitamritena.
Very nice.
Gitamritena or Gitamritasya.
Very nice.
This is Napumsakalinga.
Napumsakalinga.
Okay, sir. So
Gitamritena or Gitamritasya.
Yeah. Sadrishaha Tattvam kaha asti.
Sattvam asti. Sorry, Tattvam asti.
Yeah.
So Sadrisham Tattvam Kim asti.
Oh, okay.
See, Tattvam is Napumsakalinga, no?
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
So, how will you write the sentence again? Gitamritasya va Gitamritena Sadrisham Tattvam Kim asti. Not kaha.
Not kaha and not sadrishaha. Sadrisham.
Very nice.
Okay, I come in. Vishwarupena nakara. Vishwarupena sadrisham drishyam kim asti.
Very nice.
Asha. So is it Ashayaha?
Very nice.
Ayaha.
Ashayaha will be Shashti.
Shashti, sir.
Tritiya will be what? Ashaya.
Ashaya. Okay, sir. It becomes Hraswa.
Ramaya, no? Ramaya.
Yeah, Hraswa. Ashaya Sadrishaha. Sorry,
Very correct. Sadrishaha. Pashaha.
Pashaha kaha asti.
Very nice. Let's see now.
Tripti.
Now Sampat is a takaranta strilinga padam.
Okay.
So how will you change this? How will you write this sentence?
What is Sampat, sir?
Sampat is wealth.
It is not here for me. Asha. Asha Pashaha is there. Pasha.
No, Ashaya Sadrushah Pashah Kah Asti, or Ashayaha Sadrushah Pashah Kah Asti.
Okay, sir. No,
Right? What is what better, you know, what is the web Pashah is what? How do you translate into what is that thing which can be tied, you know, better than Asha?
yes, yes,
Right? The desire is the one which ties everybody, you know.
yes.
So nothing better than that is there.
Right.
Right?
Yeah. Triptihi. So
Now you have got three options.
Triptihi.
Truptihi is ikaranta strilinga padam.
Yes, sir. So Triptyaha.
Very nice.
Tripte.
Truptehe, or in Tritiya?
In Tritiya, it is Triptya. Triptya.
Three options are there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Now next.
Nidhi.
Sadrishi.
Sorry, Sadrishi.
So you have got Truptya, Truptehe, and Truptyaha. Sadrishi. Sampat. Kasti. Sadrishi.
Nidhi. It says Nidhi, sir. Nidhi.
It says Nidhi. Wow, Nidhi. Oh, is in your book is given as Nidhi?
Yeah.
Oh, Nidhi is an Ikara. Oh, that's also Ikaranda.
Yeah.
Nidhi ka asti.
Asti. So similarly, Asha also should have been.
No. Asha you have conjugated into Tritiya already.
Okay.
Ashaya Sadrishaha. See, you are getting confused because of this, because this is in Strilinga.
Yes, sir.
But Sadrishaha is this Pashaha, no?
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes, understood.
Sadrishaha is for Pashaha.
Yeah.
Right? Ashaya has already lost Prathama and gone into Tritiya.
Understood. Similarly, Sadrishi is for Nidhi. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay,
Right?
sir. Okay, sir. And then Ka becomes. Yeah. Okay.
Ka becomes Ka.
Yeah. So Arjunaha, Arjunayana, or Arjunasya. So same thing will happen. Sadrishaha.
Manurdaraha. Kaha.
Yes.
Right. Okay. I think we'll stop here. We've got 3 Bhagavad Gita slokas coming our way.
Okay, sir.
You'll enjoy them.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Namo Namaha Bahudinam. Shubhadin.
Shubhadin.